but I had to reschedule an hour once for today, and then you nitwit didn't put it in the calendar. So
I know.
booked it with
I'm
her.
sorry. That was my bad. Because we talked about it on the last podcast when we were done recording, and I wrote it on my calendar, and then I never put it.
This is like why you tell me how your dog ate your homework. What are you doing? What is that?
What are you talking
Is that really
about?
necessary? You just wasted 15 seconds of David and I's lives.
Okay, Kettle. I can't even count the hours.
That hypocrisy.
That's
way-
racist. That's racist.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Wow. That left me speechless. That
Yes.
was so bad.
Dave with the suit, ice in his veins. Josh cracking jokes, never mundane. Omar wild card, twisting your brain. Together they roll, FTS the name. Life's petty props, kick to the curb. Dave got the logic, never disturbed. Josh with the punchline, sharp like a verb. Omar the eccentric, slick like an herb. Friends talking shop.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the FTS podcast, Friends Talking Shop. We're here to bring you episode 109, and it is the heart of summer. We're in the middle of June and 2026, and excited to bring you an episode.
Really, the end of June. I think the end of June.
I think it's the middle. Oh, maybe toward.
It's more the end, especially when this is going to come out. Let's it's more toward.
I
the
also
end.
don't think that heart
Or
of
is it-
summer is a phrase.
No.
No.
What would you say?
Dog
The
days.
thick of summer.
Dog days of summer.
Oh, dog days. That's good too.
Dog days of summer would have been better. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's the
Or
dog days.
The heat of summer. Nah, that doesn't
But
work.
Heart of Summer feels. I could see a movie. I bet you that's going to be a movie on Netflix sometime soon. The Heart of Summer. I bet you
It'll
that's
be a movie on Hallmark,
Yeah,
not so much Netflix.
that already exists. If someone looks at that there's probably 2 or 3 movies called The Heart of Summer. I bet you.
And
for sure.
it will be about a guy who needs a heart transplant, and a girl that he knew in high school and hated came to visit, and they
Yeah.
fought and bickered, and they hate each other, and she stormed out. And at the end of the movie, she donated her heart to him,
That's a great story.
and he lived.
Don't put. Yeah, let's edit this out.
Copyright.
Yeah.
Anyone Hallmark listening, you cannot use that. That is mine. The Heart of Summer.
The Heart of Summer. That's good.
Yeah.
Is there any like karate in there?
Yes, of course. There will be some karate. There has to be.
Okay.
Otherwise, what are we doing here?
Yeah,
that was my idea. So
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's good.
throw a tournament in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. All right, well, let's start the podcast. As you hear, I'm your host, Dave. One of your hosts, Dave. I've got Josh and Omar with me, as always, and excited to bring in this episode. Just real quick to tell you what we're going to be doing in case you're listening for the first time. We're going to check in with each other, see what we've been up to. Then we'll cover some specifics of our podcast, how you can email us, where you can find us on the socials, things like that. And then the main part of the show, what we like to do is we like to each come up with a topic, something that we find irritating, usually irritating, not enlightening. It's more irritating.
Yeah.
Let's just say
It's a pitch
irritating.
session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but anyway, we have a topic of any sort, and we bring it to discuss it with each other. We have not prepped each other on our topics. We come at this completely out of the blue and react to whatever is going on. Sometimes it's funny, and sometimes it's not. But we always leave
Let's say that.
with love in your heart of summer. Is
Way
at
to
the
bring it back. That was nice.
So let's get the episode started. I want to first check in on my buddies to see how they're doing. Josh, I'll start with you. How are you doing?
Doing well. My wife got a new channel recently. Do you guys watch BritBox, or do anyone you know watch BritBox?
Is
Do
that
you know BritBox?
Is that the lesbian station?
No, that's not BritBox.
You
got
sure?
that-
Oh,
You got that half right. That's half right.
Isn't box like a
Illusion?
illusion?
An illusion?
Yeah.
Well, I think for some it's an illusion. Very much so. For others, it's very real. But
I
anyway,
have heard of BritBox, but here's the thing with BritBox. I would have
Yes.
to watch everything with the closed captions on.
oh my God, you went right where I was going.
Oh,
So,
boy.
so BritBox is all British shows, and she loves them. She loves almost everything on this station. And when she watches, she puts on the closed caption.
Have to.
And I can't watch TV with closed caption. I can't do it because my eyes always go to the words, and I don't want to look at the words. I don't want to read. I want to watch the characters. I want to watch what's going on the screen, the main part of the screen. And it doesn't matter. Closed captions on, and it ruins it for me. It just ruins it for me. And my daughter does this too, but she'll do it with just regular shows, not even like foreign shows or shows with people with heavy accents. She'll just put the closed caption on, and it drives me nuts. I can't do it. Do you guys watch shows with closed caption?
Yes.
I'm wondering. Am I
I
the
don't
only
like
two?
it,
You do?
though. I don't like it.
You don't like
Same.
it?
Correct.
Okay. But
Yeah.
you'll put it on. Obviously, you can't avoid it if it's in a foreign tongue. That's it. It has to be, right?
Yeah.
Either that or you have to do a whole hell of a lot of Duolingo before you push play. And that's, no one has time for that. But as far as closed caption on like a British show, I'll battle it out with their accent. I'm not going to put on closed
Really?
caption. I have to.
understand
I can't. I just keep reading. I can't help myself. I keep reading. It's like why I hate, the chyrons, like when you watch CNN or whatever, those chyrons keep streaming down at the bottom. I can't stand it because I keep going to it with my eyes and reading it, and I don't want to read it. I want
Do
to
you have
listen.
ADHD? Have you ever?
No, I don't have ADHD.
No. That sounds like you do. Yeah.
I don't.
That's so
As far as I
interesting
know.
topic because I've kind of come to a reckoning on this. I will put the closed caption on 80 to 90% of the shows I watch.
Even
Just-
regular shows, not with accents or god.
Because
that
here's the
drives me
thing: once you
nuts.
start, it's a habit forming, and it's like a drug. It's like I can't stop because I'll watch a show and I'll be like, "What did they say?" And I'll put it back on. But then you're right. I'm focused on the bottom half of the screen.
Are you
and
reading?
not- what? Yeah.
Are
and
you reading or listening? That's the key. If you're reading, it ruins the show.
I end up probably reading, and it's really bad for comedy because right? You listen to a
horrible
stand-up
for
comic,
comedy. It's
right?
horrible for comedy.
So
You put it on with stand-up comedy.
well, then I turn that off. But a lot of times I'll like be 15 minutes in. I'll be like, why do I still have the closed? Then I turn it off. But it
Oh
is
my
a default
God.
in our home. Closed caption are on almost 100% of the time, and I don't like it.
I realized I could never live with a deaf person. If we couldn't watch shows together, it would just be awful. And it's not because I have nothing against deaf people, but obviously they'd have to have. the
Don't you
closed
feel
caption.
that? I mean, it is interesting because when you have it on, I vacillate between these things, and also I like to do sometimes. When I'm on the Peloton, I'll have the volume off and I'll just see the closed caption.
Okay, that's a little bit different
It's a little
because you have
different.
that outside noise from the
But
bike or the treadmill or whatever you're doing.
when it comes to like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's an age thing too, but if there was a way to blend them together where you weren't losing sight of the actors, then we'd really be onto something.
maybe if there were speech bubbles that came out of their mouth while they were talking,
That would
maybe
be
would be an
better.
improvement. That'd be better, right?
Yeah, you can at least see their face. Yeah, but that would be distracting as well.
That
Yeah.
would also be quite distracting. But it'd be better than me focusing on the bottom and missing like someone taking a knife out of a drawer or something important for the storyline.
But what happens every time I watch a show, it'll be someone will say something. I'll think, I didn't hear what they said. And now I'm like, do I put it back on now? And
Yeah, but what's worse, not hearing what they said or not seeing what they did? I think it's seeing.
That's a great
Right?
question. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't do it. So my wife does it, and because of that, I do not watch any of those shows with her.
Really?
Also, I don't like them. I don't like the shows. That would also factor into why I don't watch them.
Are they all like detective
Yes.
MI6 or whatever the spy stuff? I feel like it's all that stuff.
It's more the ones she watch are like there's one that is like it's a small town with a murder and they got to solve the murder, but it's kind of slow. And then she watches another one called I forget something midwife, and it's just every time I walk in when she's watching, someone's delivering a baby in that one. And I'm like, what's going on in this show? It doesn't seem like anything happens but baby deliveries. And
Well,
I
it's
don't
called
understand
Midwife.
how that's exciting, but she loves it. She loves all those shows.
How much
All
is
of them.
BritBox?
I don't even know. I don't know. Probably $10, $11 a month, something. They're all something like that, right?
You're
Maybe
just
I'm
like,
paying pounds. Maybe I'm paying £12 a month.
yeah, you're just letting your wife order shows. And
I'm not.
service-
I'm not a king. I don't know what's happening in your house, but if she wants to get BritBox, who am I to say no?
We have some cooperation.
Oh, it's a streaming, so you can only have so many streaming. We're not going to. We have. It feels like we have all of them, but it was another streaming
What
service.
do you think
that
you're
we-
paying? What do you think you're paying in aggregate?
I think I did the math. I think it's $4,200 a month.
So true.
I don't know. I don't know, but we also have cable. We pay for cable as well.
Oh, that doesn't make sense. See, we have YouTube
No.
TV, and that's
Yes.
easily $80. So I'm dropping at least, I bet you $200
Oh,
is
easily.
close to all our streaming. Yeah.
Easily.
Omar, is that true for you?
Mine's probably 2,000 because I'm paying for
Yeah.
other people's accounts I don't even know about.
Omar's got every channel under the sun. There's no question of that.
3 Netflix.
Yes.
Yeah, I could see that.
Omar says, "Give me
I
the
have
everything."
An AOL account. I have like, I think there was like that Pets TV thing. I'm still paying them.
What's Pets TV?
That was a chase. All I paid was Pets on television. That was all I had.
That's
Oh,
not
come
a
on.
thing.
No, it's for
Okay.
your dog. It's for your dog. Put on your TV when your dogs are.
okay.
Yeah.
at home.
Can I tell you something? All you have to do is go on YouTube, and there's 1,000 like things for your dog to watch
No.
that are hours and hours long.
No, but they ask you questions about your doggy and then they customize it for you.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Oh, is your dog
Like
big,
classical
small?
music?
Yeah. Okay, we'll put on this video. I guarantee it's the same video they put on
Yeah.
for every single dog.
I'm not.
And you're the
I-
schmuck who thinks that it's different and
Well,
customized.
I think my response to you is that right now we're playing a very dangerous game.
Of what?
Well, you're inferring what my dog's ability is to receive.
I'm not inferring that at all. I'm referring to your ability to understand that there's no one customizing dog watching. It's like, my mother, when I was a kid living at home, we would put the dogs in the kennel when we go on vacation. My mother would pay extra for belly rubs and TV time. And I thought, there is no way they're doing any of those things for any of the dogs. And there's no way you could prove that they aren't.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's-
Unless you have a talking dog, no one's going to be like, hey, I didn't get any belly time on Tuesday and you paid for it. It's a
Omar,
sucker's
What
bet.
questions are they asking? Is your dog prefer dramas,
Yeah, what
comedies,
is your dog
thrillers?
like?
What kind of questions?
They ask how the breed, the age, the activity levels.
Yeah.
If they like playing fetch, if they're what their relationship is with cats and other animals.
This
If they prefer
is
big dogs or small dogs.
Let's try the squirrel video. I think
Yes.
this one, the algorithm is spinning up the squirrel video.
This
yeah.
is where, well, again, you guys are showing your ignorance.
Right.
You actually don't want to show a squirrel video.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause
right.
they'll go through the TV. I
You
get
too
it.
excited.
I get
So
it.
it's
get
it depends on the doggy, but like and different noises as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
I hear you.
well,
but
if the
come
dog
on.
likes thrillers, then I would think you would like a
Well, I
squirrel.
think David, we were last week. I think it was last week's episode for our few repeat listeners. You know that, David. We found out something. You and I are two very, very, very different people. It's not just the color of our skin, so to speak.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's
No.
You
yeah.
actually know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I don't. Why?
You're
Explain
not
to
willing
me.
to wait for an hour for your dog in order to have inconvenience to travel with you.
Yes.
Omar went 9 hours out of his way on his last trip
That-
just
I
to bring
would-
his dog.
Right.
And Dave, you were at a 0 hours.
I was at a
threshold.
0 hour. That's
Yeah.
true. But Josh, you and I agree that the TV for dogs is a scam.
It's a scam. It's a scam. And just
So-
put on YouTube. There's plenty of videos for dogs on YouTube. Ton.
Is that the strangest streaming station that you have, Omar?
I have Crunchyroll.
Oh,
Okay.
Crunchyroll. But
See,
you love anime.
I love anime.
Yeah. Yeah. He also has a station just for his hair.
No,
It's to stimulate his hair. So he just puts his head down and towards the TV.
Because it asks questions about your hair. Yeah.
Yes, it does.
my
Yeah.
God.
Well, Omar.
Is that how Omar's doing or no? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Did we
How
co-
are you doing, Omar? What's new with you?
I just got back from Florida, and I saw my god kids.
Okay.
And
Exciting.
Yeah, and they have a nanny who I've also known for quite a bit, and she's this lovely been there for a long time with the kids. Her name is JoJo. Lovely.
Just like the Super Nanny.
That's
Do you remember that show? There was a British
was
nanny.
that her name?
Yeah, there was
JoJo?
this-
well, the super
JoJo.
nanny is Magana. But
What?
JoJo is like the younger one who comes on weekends. Magana's a super nanny. She's the one
Oh.
that's third during the week. She's the best. She's like
I'm
been there
talking
since
about a
day one.
real super nanny who had a TV
right.
show called Super Nanny.
Okay,
She was a British
What-
nanny who came in and fixed your kids for you.
right. This is
It's a great
something else your wife watches.
We watched it. Two of us watched it quite a bit. It's not on TV anymore.
Yeah,
But
I
her
mean,
name was JoJo.
honestly, what's just effective, David? That or Pets TV? Anyway, okay.
Those are both. Yeah, says a
So-
lot about both of you. But yeah,
So JoJo is a very Rubenesque black woman.
Ah,
Right?
okay. Rubenesque,
And,
very good word. Good
love
word.
her. She's like in her 20s, late 20s, and we go to Target with the kids,
Mhm.
which is much better in theory than in practice, as I'm not allowed to get the kids anything related to electronics.
You're
And,
not allowed. Why aren't you
Right.
allowed? They don't want
Yeah.
screens?
all the boys want is Roblox gift cards.
Oh,
There's nothing
okay.
else in the store they want. Anyway, that's not. We're in the store together, and we're all with the kids, and this woman who's walking towards us in a.
Are you and the nanny the only two adults?
Yeah.
With the kids? Okay.
5 kids, and the woman's walking towards us in a workout outfit, like halter top and whatever, Uniqlo, whatever those people, whatever that is,
Yep.
Lululemon, whatever.
Yeah.
Very fit. This woman is jacked. Like,
Yeah.
she has lots. Like, she's like, Lex Luthor. you
Wow.
know?
Well, Lex
Okay.
Luthor wasn't, if you remember the first Lex Luthor, he was
mean the
not very
wrestler.
fit. Oh, the wrestler. Yeah. Not
like
Gene
Macho
Hackman.
Man,
and
Randy
Superman 1.
Savage.
That
like
makes-
those,
that
like,
makes
lats, sick-
Yeah.
And then, so, and I'm, you can't help but notice it's very, very like imposing, right? And so, and then all of a sudden, JoJo goes, "Girl, your body is tea."
She
Tea?
said that to her.
Right to her, "Girl, your body
Wow.
is tea." Wow. And the woman's like, "Oh, thank you." No, she didn't. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. She didn't
What
do
does
that.
tea mean? What does that mean? What does
Yeah,
tea
what does
That's
mean?
what I said to her. I go, "What is
Yeah.
tea? Is it like
Yeah.
top?" And she goes, "No, TEA." I'm like, "You're the T." I'm like, "Oh, that's a new saying."
I've never heard of
I'm
that
like,
saying.
"That's fascinating." And
Your
then,
body
and then,
is tea.
and then we're walking to the car,
Yeah.
okay, and with the kids and whatever. And then another girl's walking by,
Yeah.
dressed kind of stylishly, like, jeans, like some like patches, like cool top, whatever. And then JoJo goes, "Okay, matcha girl, look at you. I like your style." And
JoJo
so
is
it's like,
very friendly.
"Oh, thank you."
Did you say matcha?
And I said, "Did you say matcha girl?"
Yeah, what
she
does that
goes,
mean?
"Yeah." I go, "What does that mean? What does that mean? Is that like a? I mean, it's a girl who like girl who goes to get matcha, like gets all dressed up and goes. It's a matcha girl." I go, "Is that a thing? Like,
Never
where are
heard
these
of
things
that.
coming from?"
Is she making it up?
No, I don't.
It's
even
all
know.
liquids. Is everything she said related
Maybe
to
she was
liquids?
really thirsty. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was dehydrated. She's dehydrated.
Everything's liquids.
It's all matcha or tea related.
Yeah.
But it is fascinating. I saw it, and it is such a thing because, as hard as it is, and this kind of honestly sums up my relationship with you two.
Oh God.
When you're ebullient and positive, like,
Yeah.
you lift people's spirits. I
Yes.
give you guys these kinds of compliments all day long.
Really?
You can
Do
really
you?
lift someone's spirit.
I would like to know how you define compliment.
And I'm going to bring that. I'm going to start saying that. I'm going to start saying, "Okay, matcha girl."
All right. Can
I'm
boys
gonna
be
start- I'm
matcha?
gonna
Can
start
boys
say-
be? Can
No,
boys be
matcha
matcha?
boys are like, no, that's not for me, bro. That might be for you, but it's not for me.
All right. So matcha and tea are only female related.
I believe so.
Okay. I don't think you know.
Well, the male version of matcha would be macho,
Well,
which
the-
would make sense.
I think the
Right?
male
David?
version would
David,
be
for you,
right?
David, that was like a top quartile
not
joke.
bad.
That was David.
It's the matcha macho, right?
Wouldn't it be tea related? Wouldn't they be like English breakfast? Wouldn't boy be English breakfast or something other tea
yeah,
related?
I don't want to be tea. I don't want to be tea.
I'm just
I wanna be
using the theme. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, but if someone called you tea, would you? I wouldn't.
It depends how they did it.
Well,
If they did it like JoJo, I'd be like, "Thank you."
Oh, really?
Yeah, of course.
I think
That's
I want
just
a
a-
compliment that I can tell someone else I was called and feel proud of it. I think
Yeah, that's a
tea
good
would
point.
be a lot of explaining. I think
But
she
you
made
knew
it
what
up.
she meant. But I mean, obviously, we don't know what. I've never heard those words used like that. But I kind of know what she means, though, the way you described it. Yes, Omar.
Yep.
No, thanks for paying attention. Dave, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I have a bone to pick with you, Josh.
Yes.
With me?
Yes.
I do.
What,
Yeah.
what are you getting excited for?
Because I
So-
love it. Because you're like you never have anything. You're always perfect. And because we're afraid of you. So I like it
You're
when David,
afraid of me.
I'm supporting David right now. David,
Well,
I'm supporting you.
That wasn't the direction I was necessarily going.
Okay. I was
Josh, you're too perfect, and I'm afraid of you. That's
Sorry.
well.
Okay. What's the bone you have to pick with me?
So I haven't been traveling that much, and I find myself having more time in the evening. I'm trying to organize my TV watching. So we spent a lot of time talking about TV.
Yes.
We should just be a
TV show,
video, entertainment podcast. And I thought one way to do it. I don't like it that I have so many choices. I freeze, and so I wanted to structure my watching. So I said, hey, on Mondays, I want to watch documentaries. What
are you, Sheldon from Big Bang Theory?
Well, I don't
Mondays
know.
are documentary days.
Are you stoned when you're watching these documentaries?
No, I'm not stoned, but it would have helped on this one. So then I think I have different options. I did buy the Tom Hanks World War II, 30 episode thing.
That looks good.
Right?
That looks good.
It's very good.
Yeah.
I learned lots of things. I didn't know Germany invaded Poland first. I probably should know that, but
you definitely should have known that.
Yeah, I didn't. I was vaguely aware of it, but I didn't know nearly as well as when Tom Hanks told me exactly how it happened.
Yeah, exactly.
So I have that option. There are good HBO ones where it's like on John Candy or Mel Brooks. There's some good ones.
The Mel Brooks one's phenomenal.
Yeah,
so good. The Martin Short one, phenomenal. If you get a chance to watch that one, really good.
Yeah, so I want to watch documentaries because I feel like I want to spend some of my time watching TV, but then having felt like I've learned something. I've improved myself in some way. But
hey, not all documentaries you learn from, by the way. Some are just sheer entertainment.
Well, I thought I'll check Netflix to see if there is a documentary there.
Oh, there are.
And so I saw The Drive, I think, or The Ride.
The Crash.
The Crash, thank you.
Did you like it?
I didn't watch that one.
Oh, all right.
But my wife walked by. She goes, "That's ridiculous. You should watch that one." And I said,
crazy.
Josh told me all about it.
Yeah.
And then, but the one that was number one was this one called Maternal
Instincts. I watched it. I just watched it.
You're nuts.
It's friggin' crazy, dude. You have to watch it. You got to watch it.
I feel like spoiling it because I just want to know what Josh put me through, because I thought, okay, it's the number one. It's clearly something untoward is happening here because
of course.
It's not a maternal instinct that a woman saves her baby from drowning sort of situation.
That's not a good story, Dave. No one wants that story.
But I didn't know. I thought it's an hour and a half. And
you thought it was a feel-good documentary? Because it was called Maternal Instincts?
Yeah, it was misleading.
The story is batshit crazy.
So can I spoil it? Spoilers for Maternal Instinct?
I've seen it.
Omar, are you okay if I spoil?
I'm never going to watch it. So
you should. Even when he spoils it, you should.
So this woman who apparently is a habitual liar.
She's crazy.
She's in and out of relationships. Well, she ends up... Did she marry? She married this guy.
She did not marry him.
Oh,
no, they were not married. Nope.
Well, the documentary
They were going to get married.
Documentary starts, she gets pulled over by police, and she just delivered a baby. And the baby is
In
on
the
her
car.
lap in the car and not doing well.
What do you mean she just delivered a baby?
That's what she says to the cop.
Yeah.
Oh.
She gets
The
pulled
cop
over.
pulls her over because she's speeding.
Yeah. So he's like, what's going on? And she's like, I just delivered this baby. And the baby's all blurred out, but you get the idea. There's a baby in her lap, and it's a problem. So they rush her to the hospital to see what's going on. The baby doesn't make it. And the doctor quickly figures out that she's not pregnant. She hasn't been pregnant. She didn't deliver this baby.
She didn't deliver the baby.
So then rewind back, I don't know how many years, and they go through this woman's story. But basically, she was a habitual liar. She lied that she got pregnant. She went to full term by buying fake pregnancy pillows, and
she had a hysterectomy and never told anyone.
That's right.
She actually had a hysterectomy. Already had 2 kids.
You describe it.
It's crazy. What's your segment?
Well, and then every once in a while they'd refer to some friend who was also pregnant, so they're like, "Oh, we're pregnant together." Well,
yeah.
Of course, after 9 months, she's got to deliver this baby. Everyone knows that she's a fraud, so she goes to her friend's house.
It goes into 10 months. She's pregnant.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She's
10
really late. Right.
months, and they're like, "What the hell is going on here?"
They know the gig is up somehow.
Yes.
But she goes to her friend and she steals this woman's baby, who has not been delivered yet.
Yeah, this baby's not in a crib. This baby's in her uterus.
So she kills.
Are you
her
hearing
friend.
this, Omar?
Yeah.
This is the documentary.
This is real. This happened.
Yeah.
It's not a
Why do
drama
you guys-
scripted show.
Isn't this stuff? I don't understand why you watch this dark shit.
Well,
Are you
I
being
don't watch it.
serious?
I thought this is what Josh watches. I thought, I should
Am I
give this
serious?
a try.
Yeah, it's horrible. I mean,
What? It's riveting. The fact that this is a real person, this really happened.
Depravity to you is riveting.
It is. This is
Yeah.
the human
Silence of the
condition.
Lambs shit, dude.
It
I don't wanna
is.
watch that shit.
It's so crazy that this story actually happened. This woman ripped the baby out of her friend's belly at 36 weeks pregnant.
Yeah.
And killed her friend and killed the baby. Well, accidentally didn't mean to kill the baby, but killed the baby.
It was
Crazy.
a horrifying story. So
Horrifying.
I'm rethinking
Horrifying.
my documentary Monday.
Don't.
Or I need to run back to Tom Hanks' fatherly arms to.
Oh
tell
yeah,
me
World
about
War II. That's a nice pick me up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Is there any documentary? Maybe Mel Brooks. Does Mel Brooks kill anybody?
No, he doesn't, and it's a
Okay.
delightful documentary. So if you
All right.
want to just be uplifted, watch Mel Brooks.
Yeah. So I watched that. And if it was over,
You didn't like it?
Well, I didn't turn it off, and I have to say I was curious to see what happened next. I
Yes.
certainly would say that. Yeah.
Which you
So,
didn't expect that ending.
I did not see that.
I
coming. I
didn't.
mean, I knew she wasn't pregnant. Like
Well,
they're setting this
we
woman
knew
up
that.
like she's
Yeah.
clearly not.
We knew
pregnant. But
Yeah.
how is this going to end? Well, it ended poorly. Ended very poorly. Now she's on death row apparently, and
Oh
I don't
yeah.
remember not seeing that in the news. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't remember that either, but apparently it was all over the news because it's a crazy story. Listen, you watch documentaries because this is crazy shit that actually happened that I need to hear about. I need to know that this happened. This is nuts.
Yeah. Actually, I think we should watch one together, and
Fine.
we can pick one and discuss
Done.
it. So, all
That
right,
one,
Omar, are
that
you
was
in?
That was a banger. Highly recommend.
You mean having like a watch party? Is that
Well,
what we're
watch
talking
it
about right now?
independently, but then we can discuss it.
Well, we don't do that. That's not our podcast. We've said that last time.
Well, I mean, if David, Josh, open your brain up a little bit. He's not doing this. This is an acute thing. We do it like once,
Yeah,
Would have
my
to be
brain's
something-
open.
but that
Anyway.
that would have to be something that was worth. You want to do it around this?
Well, I think we pick one of I think it's got to be one of these Netflix crazy ones.
Yes.
Like a
Yes.
poop cruise, or
Yes,
and we just go for it. And then
I think I should pick it. I have the most.
It's got to be a blind watch. I don't want to know what's happening.
I hear
wanna
you.
be smart.
When you guys are
1000%.
watching these shows, do you have a laptop open? Or
No, I'm dialed in.
so
Laptop open.
where's your phone?
Where's my
Phone's
phone? On the coffee table in front of me, or in my pocket.
How many times do you look at your phone when you're watching?
On that one, I don't think I looked at it at all. I was dialed in.
How about
That
you, David?
was riveting.
Yeah, it's probably every 5 minutes, probably is, but that's a problem I have. Probably everyone shares. But I want you to watch this one, actually, Omar. Would you watch it?
Well, he now knows what happened, so it's kind
Well,
of.
still, there's a lot going on.
Here's what I'd say. The answer, you've never really asked me to do anything, which is why we have any semblance of a relationship. I would probably let you down. So now, 10th year, whatever we are into this relationship, I'm willing to yes, if you ask me to do something,
Yeah.
I would do it. Now, whether or not that's interesting content for us to talk about, I just don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. First of
Well-
all, it's not a big ask to borrow 90 minutes of your time to watch a riveting, unbelievable, true
You already
story.
told me what happens.
Well, yeah, that
Yeah,
which
okay,
I
maybe.
don't do.
that part, yeah, that's a little disappointing.
Yeah, but this has got to be the worst story I've ever heard.
It's
what's
It's
happening here.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
So any recommendation is going to fall short of what I went through, and I want Omar to go through it too. That's how we deepen our relationship.
Yeah.
I want to go through shared experiences with
I
you.
agree. You got to
But
go
it's
through
not
trauma.
shared, right? Because I know the ending.
Yeah, true.
Well, we'll pick another one. But
right.
here's the good news, Omar. The good news is there's plenty of crazy people just like this woman. There's way more crazy people.
As long as people
Josh,
are living in
you
Florida.
do you think that this is your look, Josh? The way your face is right now?
What do you mean?
In
does
terms
that
of
mean?
like your beard. Like right now, the viewers, if you hear, Josh has a lot of very much a lot of gray hair.
I'm
and you're
very
not-
gray.
and
I'm
you-
very
but you're
gray.
not, but you're not like trying to disguise it. Did you ever use
No,
what's that
I've used
color? What's it called? Men for color? What's it called? Colored men.
no. It's a beard wash. I do use a beard wash from time to time that just
colored something.
No, it's not. I think it's
Beards for men.
No,
Hair
you're
club for
close. I can't remember what it's called. You're on the right track.
You like
There's a wash. No, I don't do that. There's a wash. You just wash your face with it, and it takes out a little bit, it gives a little more pepper, salt and pepper.
So you think for your look, you think this is going to be your look for the next 10 years?
I don't really have a choice, do I? This is it, folks.
No, you could dye it.
Yeah, I'm not
you
gonna
look 10
dye
years
it.
younger.
But I mean,
I'm not
keeping the
dying.
beard. But keeping the beard.
Yeah, I'm keeping the beard.
It's a long-term thing for you.
I've had it for 30 years.
That's not true.
No, 20 years. 20 years.
I've known you without. I've seen you without a beard.
Yeah, I think you have early on.
Yeah.
I've had it for 20 years.
Interesting. This is your look. I think this is my look too. Probably. Well, I'll keep this mustache
Yeah,
and everything else.
that's
David,
been
how
your
about
look
you?
for a long time.
Goatee.
This
You're
is
gonna be your long
this
term.
is no, it's stubble, and I'm about less than a year in. I think I'm sticking with it because I want gray. I want to express gray. I think I need to.
So people finally start taking you seriously.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
Dave has played with facial hair in various forms for as long as I've known
some
him.
successful, some not so.
Yeah.
It's a rough go. But anyway, let's jump into the episode, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, it's episode 109. We would love to hear from you at our email address. You can send us an email at friends@fts.media. I feel like I've had some friends talk about the show, but they've never, like, they'll send it to me a text or something else. I want you to send an email. It's friends@fts.media. Don't text me. Send it to the email so we can share it with everybody else. We have a website, friendstalkingshop.weebly, weebly.com, where you can find all kinds of stuff, videos, our merchandise that like the hat Josh is wearing right now, but much, much more.
Links, extra content, everything.
All that stuff. And then follow us daily content on YouTube,
Daily.
Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Friends Talking Shop. You will, even though we come up every other week, you'll get lots of content if you follow us on the Instagram and the TikTok and all that kind of stuff.
The social media. Yes.
Social media is what it's called. Let's start the episode. As I said, we come up with our topics. We've not brought them up before. So, Josh, you have a good one? Do you want to kick us off with your episode?
Yeah, I do.
Your
Listen,
topic?
I always have a good topic. It's so there's a video that was circulating on the interwebs, and I don't know if you saw it, but it's a woman who looks like bungee jumping, but not. It's actually called rope jumping in Brazil.
Hmm.
And do you know the video I'm talking about? Either of
No.
you? Interesting.
I think so.
Okay. So 3 people who work for the company, the instructors, they have her hoisted up over their head. I think 2 or 3 of them have her hoisted up. And then they're at a bridge, and then they throw her over the bridge, right? That's the video. The problem is they didn't attach the rope.
Stop.
I swear to God. And this is all over the internet. And it was on the news. It was on the main news. And I'm like, oh, my God. And, of course, as soon as you see it on the main news, they don't show you everything. They stop it when she's hurled over the side of the bridge. But you can go on the web, and you can see everything from 2 different angles, too. It's disturbing.
And she's
It's 130 feet up. She was 21 years old. It's in Brazil. These 3 people are now being charged for homicide.
Homicide.
Yes. Right? And I don't know what I guess homicide means the same thing.
Is that against gay people? I
No,
don't
that is a little different, but that is not what we're talking about here. This
It's
is
a hate
not
crime.
It's not a hate crime. This is not a hate crime. This is a complete negligence crime. So the question is, do they? You're looking at it like, what hit you?
Homicide has homo in it.
Yes, I understand what homicide has in it.
I laughed twice at that just because.
First of all, it doesn't have homo in it.
Second sticker was because it's so dumb.
Number one, it doesn't have homo in it. Do you know how to spell homicide? It's not HOMO.
Oh, sorry.
That's homicide.
Hey, listen. It's like that movie Soul Man. Like, just because I'm Indian doesn't mean I'm good at spelling.
Yes, that's right. There you go.
Edit
But
that out. Oh,
I can't believe you haven't seen this video, Dave. But it's viral. So do you know the video? Have you seen this, Omar? Is this what you've seen?
I saw like an article about it in New York Post. I didn't want to click on that. I don't want to watch the commercials. I didn't watch anything.
It was everywhere. What happened to this woman? It's absolutely.
How could that happen?
That's my point. How could this happen? Because this is I assume she bought a rope jump from these people, and they are the quote unquote experts. But what you learn is they weren't regulated, obviously, and they had no authorization to actually be there. Okay. And so how do you take this girl, not tie the rope around her, and think it's all good, unless one of them thought the other one did it and the other one thought the same thing about the other one. And then they just threw her over the friggin' bridge. It's wild.
But the idea that, hey, we're good. All right, 1, 2, 3, that you wouldn't like, let's check one more time, make sure you're secure. Like,
you would
that
think,
step, yeah.
You would think, hey, Timmy, we got the rope, right? I thought you did it. Let's put her down and put the rope on. Right? That should have been the conversation that went. You should double check those things. Kind of an important detail.
So is this a company that's not like, do they sell tickets to this, but they're not regulated, or they're just buddies doing like fun, whatever?
I don't know, but there were 2 people filming it. And you have to think that those were her friends that, like, she didn't go alone to do jump roping or rope jumping, whatever the hell it's called, right? She wouldn't go alone.
Jump roping would be far easier.
Jump roping is far less tragic, far less dangerous. So she must have been with her friends who filmed it from the 2 different angles that you see.
Yeah.
And the fact that nobody saw that the rope was not attached as they lift her over their heads and throw her over this bridge is absolutely crazy. So the reason I bring it up, number one, is just to bring it up because it's an absolutely unbelievable news item. It's crazy that even occurred, right?
Yeah.
But I want to know, what would you guys do? Because I watch this, like my wife watches that and immediately she's like, oh my God, never doing anything like that, never would do anything like that. And it sends off alarm bells through her. And even I was like, that's crazy. And I don't think I would bungee jump to begin with. But so the difference, by the way, this is what I learned. Bungee jumping is like a coiled spring, it's a bungee and you go down, you keep bouncing up and down. This is rope jumping where you go off a bridge and you kind of swing like a pendulum. Like you're a pendulum at the bottom.
Is there no elasticity to the rope?
I don't know, Dave. What do I know about that?
Hey, this is your topic.
I understand. I only did so much research.
If it's a hard rope,
yeah.
Yes, you'll swing after your neck is broken. Like there's got to be some.
Well, they don't tie it to your neck. That would be, I think, worse than not tying it at all.
No, even on your foot. That's just a regular rope. You would hit.
I don't know. Maybe it's got elasticity to it. I guess
it must.
It has to, right?
Yeah.
It has to. It has to have some.
No,
the purpose. It's different than bungee jumping. That's all. That's what I'm saying. Different than bungee. Are you watching the video right now, Omar? I can see your eyes going.
I'm trying to find it.
How could you not find it? Just put in Brazil rope jumping. Yeah, it's there. It's everywhere.
They ban that on YouTube. They allow this sort of.
You don't have to go on YouTube. Just type it in your Google.
Oh, just in your Google.
50,000 sites show up.
I don't want to
show you the video. Yeah, it's pretty.
Now,
disturbing.
why didn't she say something?
Well, that's what I said. Like, wouldn't you know if someone tied a rope around your legs, or if they didn't? Like, if it's me, I am definitely afraid of that. Like, I would never bungee jump, period. Even if it was a firm that has a immaculate record and everyone has certified them, and the king of whatever says, oh yeah, they're the best. I still wouldn't do it. Right? Even if I was assured nothing. Yep. Okay. Omar just watched it. It's awful. Crazy, right? It's a crazy video. But
how far did you see it? Did you see it to the end, or did they stop the video?
Did you see one that goes to the end where you see her hit the ground?
No. Is there a video of that too?
Yeah, there's 2 of them. There's 2 different angles.
I don't want to watch that shit. No,
there's 2 different angles of that. But it's disturbing as is. But anyway, so let me get back to this. So I would never go bungee jumping. Never. Right? But there are certain things that I would do that are in this realm. Would either of you go let's break this down. Would either of you go bungee jumping?
No.
Now, either of you have gone bungee jumping.
I believe I've done that actually.
You believe you're not sure whether you went bungee
Yeah, I think
jumping?
I did. I've also skydived.
Oh, you skydiving?
Skydived.
You went skydiving? Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, I skydived.
Yeah, you
Skydiving.
Okay, so that's my question. So look, you've gone bungee jumping. You think you don't remember?
I believe so.
How do you not remember that?
I don't know, man. I think I did it on a date.
Do you think maybe you just fell down a flight of stairs?
I didn't like it.
Was it a VR? Was it through VR? You actually did
dude.
it. You didn't like it.
Skydiving to me was like whatever. It was so nonsense.
This is what's funny. Skydiving, I think I would do.
Yeah.
But I would never go bungee jumping. I just think that's just first of all, I don't even understand the thrill of it. I don't get it. I guess it's the same as skydiving because you have this free fall. But I don't want to be, 2 inches from the ground and I'm flung back up. I don't want there's nothing desirable about that.
No. The only desirable thing about any of this is to tell people that you
did it.
The actual experience has to be absolutely awful. And here's the thing, is that people that do it, when they tell everyone, they don't really want to hear it. Like oh, that's great, maybe once. But I mean, my sister she skydived, and on her 40th birthday, I think it was, she did skydiving. And it's really impressive. I have to say, because I would never
Did she like it?
I think she loved the fact that she did it. Because it was
that's very different than liking the actual.
Yeah, I'd have to ask her. I think to say that she's done it is amazing, but and it is cool. Like it's an amazing thing. But and I'm proud of her. So she's a bad example. She listens to this podcast. Hope she's not mad at me. I was never irritated with her. But someone I don't know who tells me they skydive and went into the story, I'd be kind of like, I don't want to hear it.
But skydiving to me seems different than bungee jumping. I don't give a shit if anyone bungee jumps. But if you if you went skydiving, I think that's pretty awesome. It's pretty amazing.
The thing about bungee jumping is you can bungee jump over a very specific area that might be kind of cool.
Right. That's right.
I don't think you're thinking about that though.
But
maybe the video would look cool then. But you're flying through the air.
Yeah,
look
you're
at
not
the
seeing
scenery.
anything.
Look,
That's right.
Exactly. It's not my fucking jam either.
All right, let me run down a couple things. So bungee jumping, Omar's done it. Dave and I, no way.
No.
Skydiving, Omar's done it. I think I would do it. Dave, you wouldn't do it.
Absolutely not.
Okay. How about if you were on a real Formula One track and you had a car and you could drive at excessive speeds?
Wait. Excuse me. I'll leave for instance. My friend races cars.
Okay.
And I went in a car with him while he was driving it.
Yeah.
And
terrifying
or whatever it's called. I hated it. I fucking hated it. I want nothing to do with it.
Was it terrifying?
Yeah, it's just super uncomfortable. Like the fucking your stomach is like a roller coaster. I have no interest.
Your head bang around too. Like it's not.
Yeah. Like
so, there's no thrill at all from it.
Well, I will say, I think if you're driving it, it's
that's what I'm asking.
A lot more. I was a passenger.
Yeah.
I would never drive it like he drove it, but he's done it a bunch.
Right.
He's done the whole Malcolm Gladwell thing, right? So he's comfortable doing it. But I don't think that'd be my jam either.
Dave, would you do it?
I wouldn't. That would be the most of the things you mentioned so far. That would be the closest to doing it, but I wouldn't really want to.
How about rock climbing? Either of you?
Oh, I would do that.
You would? You would rock climb?
I would. Yeah. I wouldn't go out of my way again, but that would be within the realm of something.
Like Sylvester Stallone cliffhanger rock climbing. Like, what are we talking about right now?
I'm talking about a real rock face, not you go to your local YMCA and do the rock wall. Like a real rock face with belays
like
and
Tom
the whole
Cruise?
thing.
Well, what'd you call me?
You know what I mean with the carabiners,
a black gay person, belays.
Yes, that's what's right.
But would I have to start on going up the Matterhorn or whatever? Could I do?
I don't know. Just picture a rock wall. Just picture a 90-degree rock wall.
David would
climb up that,
and his outfit would be terrible. David, you shouldn't do it.
No,
let's say it was 20 stories high. Would you do it?
My shoshoulder is
David,
hurting.
You got a frozen shoulder.
David, with David's physique and his skin complexion, he should be just simply bowling. It should be your thing.
Well, I'm from Wisconsin, but look, I've climbed before, just in Wisconsin up kind of cliff stuff, which are not.
Yeah, but
super
I mean,
high,
like, I'm a real, like, you're wearing the harness, you have you're with a guide, and they got to lock into the thing, and then they could say, okay, you can come up now, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I if in the right situation, I think, and rappelling, like going on
Yes,
way down.
I've done rappelling. I like
Okay. Yeah.
rappelling stuff. What about whitewater rafting?
I have done that.
I've done that too. Omar? Would you do it?
I think no. Fuck no.
No.
I don't think I think I have done it. I did it. I did it in Aspen, but I would never do it again. Like my brother-in-law did it with his kids, and he broke his he broke his fucking fibula.
Yeah. That's dangerous.
My God.
I think it's
very dangerous.
No interest. No interest.
I had a good experience with it, but you're right. It is very dangerous. There's nothing keeping you in that friggin' raft.
Are you guys good swimmers, by the way?
Define good.
That's also racist.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't. I should have probably qualified that.
I'm a decent swimmer. I'm not going to drown, but I'm not Mark Spitz out there. I'm not tearing it up.
Can you do a lap in a pool, Josh?
Of course, I can do a lap in a pool.
Hey, listen, David. I can barely do a lap because I don't know how to breathe properly. When I was not raised to swim.
No. Yeah.
I was raised to like study, which I didn't do either.
Can't you do the crawl stroke with the head out of the water?
I can, but I get tired. I lose breath after like 10 of them. I don't know how to breathe properly.
That's crazy.
It's really sad.
So here's my point with all this. Let me get back to it.
Right.
So it sounds like we wouldn't do a lot of this stuff, this thrilling stuff, but there's a couple things we would do. And so after watching this, like when I went whitewater rafting, or when I did rappelling, right? Or I even did like parasailing. You ever do parasailing? I've done that.
I've never done it.
You ever done that, Omar?
I've done parasailing.
That's cool. That's really neat. You're up there. It seems very controlled. You don't have to do anything. You just enjoy the view, and you're up high, and it's pretty neat. And then they bring you back down into the boat. But now when I watch this, I'm like, every time I've gone, I've done rappel. I just assume these people know what they're doing. I don't ask questions.
Right.
I just go, okay, you're the professional. I don't do any research beforehand. I never looked up, are these guys the best? I've just gone, and I've just assumed, and just this blind trust that the people who are putting a harness on me and telling me it's okay to then swing down a mountain on the mountainside, nothing's going to happen to me.
Would you do
That's pretty crazy, right?
Yeah.
And just in a general sense. To
For as
trust
much
people
as-
you don't know.
Right.
After watching that video, I'm like, I'm going to ask 1,000 questions if I ever do anything to this level.
So the woman who died,
yeah,
was she a tourist?
I don't know her deal. She's 21. Was.
But do you think that we are kind of conditioned, like when we get on an airplane, we assume, the pilot, their license, it's with Southwest or
Huge difference.
of course, but we don't know that person.
We don't, but we do know the structural makings
Of course, but that's what we do.
Airline and
we're
all the shit that has to go in.
We're replacing that system of I get on a plane. There have been pilots who have been drunk, or
but they have so many things. They have a co-pilot. They have tests that they do.
True.
There's so many things in place that I'm okay with that blind trust. Going, like when I went rappelling, I was in Mexico, just trusting this tourist area for them to push me down a mountain and bounce off it till I'm down on the ground. I just said, okay, you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Remember, it's like that submarine thing where it imploded.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We have too much, or at least I do. I just have so much trust that whatever I'm doing, the people that are orchestrating it have done it a million times and are professionals, and that might not be the case.
Yeah.
Like per this woman, maybe if this woman had just asked a couple questions, how long have you been doing this for?
Yeah.
Do you have a license to be here, or a permit?
Do you know how to tie a knot?
Yeah. Do you have rope? Did you guys bring rope? These are questions that maybe would have saved your life.
Are you a meticulous person, or are you fly by the seat of the pants kind of people? Yeah.
but this is what happens, right? When you get older, your risk profile changes.
Oh, for sure.
Of course.
And
no
your
question.
awareness of
Yes.
mortality and shit like that, right?
But don't you have a blind trust with a lot of things that you do when you sign up for excursions? Like when you go to on vacation, There's
Yeah.
excursions.
Yeah.
You're swimming with the dolphins, or you're going on a catamaran, or a fishing expedition. You're putting your safety and well-being into the hands of someone you don't know, and honestly assume has gone through some sort of training and and some sort of regulation there. Assuming.
That's
But
true.
no one's looking it up. I'm not looking it up.
Yeah, I guess when we went to Alaska, he showed up and someone showed up and said, "Oh, we're going on a hike. Hopefully we'll see bears." And we
Right.
did. We saw bears, and it wasn't behind a fence. But they were like, "All right, hey, stay here. We'll let the bear pass." Yeah, it was. This woman that was our tour guide was probably 20 years old, and she couldn't wait to get out of Alaska. Yeah, there
But
was
you-
probably
Oh
no
my
safety
God.
there.
But I guarantee when you showed up for that and saw her,
Yeah.
you never hesitated to
No,
say
we
maybe
didn't,
we
no.
shouldn't do this.
Well,
You
peer
said-
pressure too. We're all there. Took
Yeah.
the ride. We're not going to be like, I don't trust her. I'm going to stay. That'd be embarrassing.
But you also didn't say, hey, this is your first time? How many of these tours have you done? Have you ever seen a bear? Has anything ever happened on this tour before?
Yeah.
But you just assume in those situations
Yeah.
that the people that are running that event know what the hell they're doing.
You're right.
You
Yeah.
don't ask any questions.
Well, doctors too, right? Like, I mean, you get to know your
Different.
doctor, but
Different.
like you go see a specialist, whatever they tell you, like they cut you open. Like you don't get a second opinion when you probably should. Like, is something that important? They're
Way different.
strangers to you.
Way different because they went through medical school. You know that you're not going into a strip mall next to a KFC for your doctor. You're going to a medical building. There's all sorts of things around it which scream legitimacy.
Yes, it's different,
Right?
but the idea of trusting someone you don't know and not asking questions, I think we do all the time. And I'm agreeing with you. We probably should. Like,
That's my point.
yeah,
We should probably ask more questions, and we
Public's-
just have this blind trust, and it's crazy. Per this woman,
yeah, that's
Right?
a lesson. She's teaching us a valuable lesson.
so now I'd like to say, Omar, you ready to speak?
People trust
Yeah.
you guys to run their money.
True.
But they don't do it blindly. There's meetings and questions and conversation.
Yeah, I would actually say that's different. Yes, because
Very
no one,
different.
Yeah,
Governance.
there is a governance. That's right. There was no governance with this woman and her rope
None.
problem. Yeah,
None.
so
And-
interesting. Yeah,
And what I'm saying is, I think we all could have been this woman for all these things that we've done that are comparable, but we just happen to, I don't want to say get lucky because she's just very unlucky. You're not lucky if you survive it because you should. It's the whole point.
yeah,
But we're fortunate, I guess, that we've all hired competent people to do any of these excursions that we talked about earlier. Bungee jumping, parasailing, whatever the case may be.
yeah. That's lesson learned. That's
There you go.
There you go.
So look, we're not only entertaining here at FTS, but we are also saving lives.
Right. If she had listened to this episode, who
well,
knows?
the irony there is that the episode only happens because of her
Right. Right.
tragedy.
That's
so-
true. It's future.
Chicken and egg.
Well, Omar, do you want
The
to finish?
irony here is rich because we've also had 3 people die from boredom who've been forced to listen to our podcast. So, there's a yin and a yang in everything.
That's true. That's true. Well, why
That's a
don't
good
you
point.
save us with your
a good
topic,
point.
or you want to eat for a while? How are you feeling?
Yeah.
I had a bagel that I toasted this morning. It was just sitting there. I'm like, I didn't eat this.
Yeah.
So I just ate
This
it.
is the perfect time to eat it too.
Wait, stop. You toasted it in the morning?
Yeah.
It's nighttime. It must be hard as a rock,
It was, yeah.
but you still ate it.
I did. I didn't mind it.
All right.
Yeah.
Is that your topic? The
If
stale
you-
bagel?
If you left a toasted bagel that had one bite out of it on your kitchen counter, how long would it last?
What do you
Till
mean?
the
How long would it
I'd
last?
wait till the podcast was
I-
over.
If you left it in the morning on the kitchen counter of your
I'm
home,
not eating it. I'm not eating it after 45 minutes.
I guess my question to you is that would someone put it away, or would someone if you left
Oh
it out
God,
there?
yeah. In my house, yeah, it wouldn't last very long there.
David?
Most likely it would be tossed or eaten by somebody else. Yeah, my son lives here. He'd probably eat it. It'd be eaten.
So, all right. My topic, while it came to me, I guess, today because you guys made me think about it. So I'm in the process of courting. Oh, not courting. It's wrong. Engaging a life coach.
Nice.
Interesting. Now, Dave got a life coach a while ago. He talked about that in, I think it's season 1 or 2.
Yep. Very helpful.
It was that many seasons ago.
Oh yeah. It was a while ago.
We should really do a trivia of podcast, and Dave Josh would win. I mean, so
Of course I'd win.
I thought Dave talked about this like 3 weeks ago.
No, it was years ago. So you were getting a life coach.
Yeah, because
If you remember correctly, Dave had to pay the life coach with a actual check. You had to pay at the time. You were paying them with a written check, I think.
Was that my topic?
I
don't
think so.
I did
No,
that.
it wasn't your topic, but you happened to mention that.
Well, yeah, you got to pay somehow. Is that weird?
Yeah, anyone who's taken a check is.
Oh,
they
I
don't-
see. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's,
they don't
I
have their
think we've
shit together.
evolved to Venmo. Yeah,
Exactly.
So,
That's exactly right.
go ahead.
So what made you decide to get a life coach?
someone that I like very much. Well, I've met her. She's been to one of our events, and someone who I like very much uses her, and he's been raving about her. I'm like, you want to know what?
Oh,
Okay, it's something. And he knows me well. And then at the same time, I am having a lot of different things going on with my world, so to speak, more so than usual. I mean, everyone's life's
Okay.
crazy. And I think I don't know how good ChatGPT is and Claude. You know what I mean?
For advice?
Yeah. I feel
Yeah.
like
So
I
you were
don't wanna-
leaning on that as your life coach.
I'm saying that, but I'd also say that I'm almost hiring the life coach because I don't want to have to get. Should I use those things less?
Okay. All
And
right.
I don't know if it's giving me the. I don't know. It feels like I'm relying on. It's now that I'm using it. I'm like, I should probably talk to someone, at least as a perspective. So I
Now-
don't want to go to an echo chamber of like, instead of McKinsey, I have Claude, Gold.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
That's part of it too.
Did you find that it wasn't giving you good guidance, ChatGPT, or did you find that
No,
it just wasn't personal enough for you? And I mean,
I don't even know if it's been good or bad. Net.
Okay,
I
okay.
think it's been more so good, but I like to actually talk to a person as well.
Yes,
Just to have a different perspective.
a
on
real
things.
person.
Well,
a
you need
real
someone to
person.
challenge you. I don't think the
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't-
chatbots will do that,
no.
right?
Yeah,
They don't.
Yeah.
They butter your bread constantly. They're
And-
designed to do that.
we all have this like bullying complex. Am I a good leader? And I don't nonsense. I don't know.
I thought the Napoleon complex had to do with your height.
No.
I think it is.
Maybe the imposter syndrome.
There you
That-
go.
yeah.
That's better. That's a
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
complex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but now, of course, I had to reschedule on her last week, and then this week it was scheduled for today because there was some scheduling on snafus. I will leave it at that.
My
and
fault. My fault.
I chose this podcast over seeing her for an hour
Good
and
for
a half.
you.
Session.
That was a good life decision.
And I sent her a note, somewhat effusively apologizing. And
Yes.
she sent me a note and then said, "Do you really want to do this?" She asked me that like in that life coach way,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Oh God!" But it's like really, it's very communicative. But I get it. I mean, I've rescheduled now on her twice.
Twice.
how
So
serious-
you have not had one session with her yet?
I have not had one session.
Oh, then what the hell are you going to talk about here?
What? What do you mean?
What are you going to talk about? You haven't had a session
Well,
with her.
he's preparing. Like, do you know what you're
she
going to
sent
talk
me.
about?
She sent me questions.
Oh, she did. Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
And I'll just read it in ChatGPT and then answer it that way.
Yeah, that's smart.
You're going to
No,
let
excuse me.
ChatGPT answer it for you?
No, excuse me. When I'll say what the question is, and I'll answer it, and then it will turn onto an email, for each one,
Yeah, okay.
right?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, I don't think she wants you to do that. I think she wants you to use your own words to answer the question. Otherwise, you're not going to get the full effect of her mystical powers.
That's actually a really interesting thing that you just brought up.
I know.
Because I mean, this is tangential, but it's I don't know how you guys are with communicating with your family members, but I'm not very good at it myself.
Okay. Yeah.
And
As evidenced by skydiving. That was poor communication.
And so anyway, I'm like, I'm going to write my sister a letter. You know?
What, like with a pen and paper or an email?
Well, so I'm like, I don't want to write a letter, number one. And number two,
Yeah.
like writing an email is like a thing. So
It's a thing.
What I'd rather do is have a baseline. So I transcribed my thing into ChatGPT.
And then had them
and I had to like edit it. And then I'm going to like send that to her.
To your sister.
Yeah.
What was the point of this? Did you have something to tell her, or you just wanted to touch base and connect?
Oh, well, I mean, I'll leave it at the fact that I brought it up as one of our topics before.
Oh, I got it.
Right.
Okay. You have to listen to that earlier.
I have not been to that house.
Yes.
But you bring up, I want to come back to the point that you made.
The dog.
Yeah.
The dog shitting on her carpet.
If I wasn't with the dog, I still don't want to go. I don't feel comfortable going there.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's an old story. But the idea, so I do this all the time, and this is interesting. So when I write my emails or a letter or something, I will speak. I click on the microphone in chat.
Okay.
And I will speak what I want to say, and I just freeform it, right? I just like say, sometimes I'm like scratch that, or I don't use punctuation in my, I just speak it.
Yeah, you're just talking, right?
And I've trained it to type in my voice, so it types a lot like me. I've given a lot of my emails and texts of the way I write, and it will write what I said, but it will write it, and I think that is completely acceptable behavior in today's world. If anyone thinks that's cheating,
wow,
I think that is no longer like.
I have to say, I mean, your emails, your correspondence must be incredibly drab. I mean, it's really amazing because
it's in his voice, Omar. So yes, you're right.
Well, whatever it is. But today I got an email from someone asking. I sent out some information. They said thanks, and they gave me a list of questions. And I like hit record. I answer the questions, cut, paste, gone, and they got back probably within seconds a fairly detailed email that would have taken me, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes to do.
I love it.
I think. Maybe everyone is like, of course, everyone does that. But I feel like there are some people who feel like that is a cheap way of communicating, or that's cheating, or that's like improper. And I think it is the best way to do my emails.
I'm not saying it's not. What I'm saying to Omar, and the reason I said this, what you're saying is perfectly valid.
Right.
Everybody does that. I do it. I don't do it with the voice. I type something out and then I throw it in there and say, make this better, or make this more professional, or make this whatever. But everyone does some variation of that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. What I'm saying for Omar is that his life coach has given him questions that are probably key questions so she can understand what's going on in his world and how she can better help him. If he doesn't do it in his voice and lets ChatGPT alter it, maybe that alters how she attacks his issues or problem.
I disagree.
And I don't think it matters how well it's written because it's to her. It's not a professional email, so you don't even have to jazz it up or make it more professional or make it more buttoned up. I don't think she wants that. I think she just wants your word vomit for each question.
I think it's a time management issue. If he uses a mic and speaks his voice in his answers, and it doesn't add other stuff. I mean, if it's adding and changing what you're saying, I think what he's doing, what would take him a half hour will take him 5 minutes, because you can speak your answer really quickly, right? So is that what you're going to do, Omar? You're going to speak it and then have chat write it, right?
Yeah, but this is just for the setup for when she sees me. You know what I mean?
No, I know, but she's doing this so she's prepared to tackle a lot of what ails you.
What's a question? Can you have a question there?
Yeah.
Is it like, what's your address? Or is it like, when do you feel happy?
Let me see.
Josh, do you feel left out not having a life coach?
No, not at all. In fact, I feel even better about myself. The two of you have life coaches. I don't want a life coach. I have no desire to have a life coach.
Which part of you needs to evolve for this next chapter?
Oh, okay.
What does loyalty mean?
Very broad.
What does loyalty mean to you as a leader?
Wow.
How do you distinguish gratitude from obligation?
All right. Well, pause there for a second. That question, what is the question? What does loyalty mean to you as a leader?
What does loyalty mean to you as a leader?
See, that's a hard
question.
Right?
Yeah.
Hard question, hard one to answer. Like, I think the idea, you should go for a walk and just speak that answer to your phone and record that answer and then let chat sort it out. Because, like, can you imagine typing that answer? It would take forever. And you probably, the act of typing will get in the way of your message.
Unless it's not that in-depth an answer. Maybe it's pretty simple. Maybe it's pretty straightforward. Maybe it's 2 sentences.
A question like that. But
I mean, this is not a college essay. You're not writing an essay for
Well, he wants to get the most
I
out
tell
of his
my
coach.
team all the time that we're a professional sports team. People can get cut.
So that's your loyalty. Well,
Loyalties
maybe that
to-
is a really easy
She
answer.
is going to have a field day with you.
the
Yeah.
loyalties to the cause.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, so there you go. There's your answer. But so are you going to do this? Are you going to fill this out? Are you excited about this?
Yeah.
Well, you should tell your face.
I'm reading the questions now for the first time.
For the
it's so
first time,
interesting.
you were supposed to talk with her tonight.
I know.
Oh,
What
boy,
feels
you need a
heavier?
life coach
Yeah.
just to prepare for your life coach.
That's so true.
Do they have those?
They might. It's called a pre-life coach.
Free life coach.
Yeah.
Are you going to tell her that you have a podcast?
I think
You're
so.
not-
it came up today, actually.
You
You're
should.
not supposed to
Does.
keep secrets from her.
Yeah. She'd learn a lot from you if she listened to these podcasts.
If you want to get the most out of this, you have to be an open book. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
If you're going to be
Sure.
guarded and cover things up and lie to her, your help's not going to help you as much as it could.
I don't know, man. I've had life coach before, and I didn't like it. But
So why are you doing it again?
He needs it.
man,
A good life coach is worth their weight in gold.
look again. I'm sure each of you, both of you, Nimrods, have plenty of crazy shit you're dealing with right now. That's just the way life is, right? Family, business, whatever.
Yeah,
Life's
sure.
always
There's always
fucking
stuff.
nuts.
There's always things.
But within our normal distribution, there's those outliers. This is an outlier. The next previous 6 and the next 6.
All right.
Yeah.
And so so there's that, I guess. But at the end of the day, look, I still got my hair,
Yeah.
So
You
what am I-
do.
what
You
can
have
I
your
really do
hair
that?
and your skin.
That's right.
I still have my skin, and I'm
Yeah.
able to create dog memes all day long, which I fucking love doing.
What's
So-
better than that?
But I wanted to try it. I feel like I'm too dependent on tech. That's one of the things. If it wasn't for AI, I probably would not have been interested in engaging somebody right now. I just
Now, can I
think about
tell
it
you
myself.
that Omar has given me his password for ChatGPT, which I
Mhm.
use to help create social media posts for this said podcast. And I can't but help notice some of the things he's typed in there because I, I do see he uses it for everything.
Really?
If he wants to make a grilled cheese, he's asking ChatGPT how to make the optimal grilled cheese.
That would be
I mean, it's
entertaining.
like
yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
So this will be interesting to see how you're going to make this transition away from AI to an actual human being.
Well, I'm not saying I'm going to transition away from AI. I just want to have I don't know, some distance. And also, AI
Okay.
doesn't understand the nuances and the holistic shit.
Not yet. Not yet.
Well, plus,
yet.
and Chat thinks that you're someone who does memes all day because Josh is using the same account. So Chat doesn't really know you. It knows a little bit of you and a little bit of Josh making
I guarantee
videos.
my prompts are screwing up his whole thing.
Jeez, I can't imagine what it's thinking, who you are.
I
You
just see
can't
Josh's
share
meme.
it.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
That
It
is
is.
weird. All right, ready
Yeah.
for my topic?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to hearing more about your life coach. I am a believer in it. I
know
have
you
friends
are.
that I can talk to, but then they want to talk to me about their issues, and I don't.
You don't wanna
I
hear it.
want that. No, that's what the life coach.
That's good.
You're not paying for the
David got
advice.
that from his wife, life coach. I don't want that.
Yeah,
that alone, that statement alone needs a life coach, I think.
That's David at 6 years old. Welcome.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
I think there's anyway. Okay, my topic is something
Yes.
that happened to me a week ago. I went to a
Ooh.
trivia night. You guys familiar with trivia nights and stuff?
Absolutely. We go to them periodically.
Yeah, are they big in Philly?
Yeah, it's every bar's got some sort of trivia
Okay.
night Wednesday, but my buddy does it every single Wednesday night, and he dragged my wife and I into it, and we did it for a little while, and
It's
then
fun, right?
It's kind of fallen off, but it's fun. It's a
Yeah.
lot of fun. I love it.
It's and so I feel like it's a big deal in St. Louis. Like there are trivia nights, fundraisers, and bars, and there's this outdoor venue that's really big, and they were showing the World Cup on these big
Oh,
screens,
very cool.
and then they switched it. They turned it all off and did this trivia. So it's important to understand the setting of my story is that it is an open air that has like all these restaurants along the side, so you can order a bunch of food, sit out on picnic tables. There's a big stage, and there's probably easily 200 people playing trivia.
Oh my God,
so
that's
a lot of people. The range of ages were kids running around, high school kids, college, all the way up to, older people.
Is it paper? Are they handing out paper?
Yep.
With 200 people?
And then it wasn't 200 teams, but yeah, the grading of it took a long time. Yeah.
Yes.
Now, I don't know if every 200 was playing, but they were all there, and I bet there could have been. There could have been quite a few teams there, but normally you're right, it was pencil and paper.
We play at the bar. It's pencil and paper, but there's like 6 to 10 teams.
Yeah, no, that did take a while too. Anyway, one of the topics was movie posters.
Okay.
All right. So what they did is they showed you the movie poster with some of the items on the poster taken out.
Yep.
And you had to guess what movie it was. Okay.
Cool.
Now, keep in mind the age ranges here is 15 to 80. Right.
Okay.
It wasn't all 50 and 6-year-olds. It was the full spectrum. All right.
Yep.
I'm going to give you the list of the movies that they did.
Okay. Yes.
Jaws.
Yep.
The Exorcist. Back to the Future. The first Batman.
Yep.
With what's his name? Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Jeepers Creepers.
With Vanilla Ice.
Maybe. Jeepers Creepers. Scream. Friday the 13th, the original.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters and E.T.
It was the person our age? That's all the movies we grew up with. The
average age of these movies was 40 years ago.
That's
right.
This is right in our wheelhouse.
Well,
you should have gotten them all.
I didn't get
Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, that was the one I did. And that was a hard one. And I thought, so we're sitting here in 2026. We have a trivia of movie posters, and the average age is 40 years ago.
Yeah.
If you did, that would be like if you went to a trivia night in the 1980s and all the movies were from the 1940s.
Correct. Yeah.
Imagine that, or so my question to you is:
everything's about big band music.
Yeah, right. It's or even in the 2000s, you go back, like My question is either I live in the Matrix and I'm the center of it, and like everything is always up from my perspective because they're going to do music. That's all 80s.
Yes.
And you guys are all fake, and this is just my Matrix that I'm living in. Or I think has culture been declining, like in the way that the decades aren't changing? Because like, what's the difference between 2010 and 2020s? Like, what's the difference between those decades? If you look at the 50s versus the 60s. The 60s or 70s, those decades are wildly different.
Yeah.
When you get to now, like the only difference between decades is the number on your iPhone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or AI, or it's tech related, right? But is culture, movies, music, is it changing at all? Did we peak in the 80s?
Look, it's definitely okay. So the first thing I'd ask is the host of the game of the trivia. Was he 50? How old was he?
It was hard to tell. I mean, the guy that did the microphone, he could have been in his 40s, whatever. But there was the judges were all like high school kids or whatever.
The judges aren't making the game. The guy with the microphone made the game.
Maybe.
And so it came from him. And so it's funny you say this, because when I grew up, I used to think that everything was made for me and people my age. Everything. Like when I went to started, it's like right before college, Undeclared was on, which was a Judd Apatow show about freshman year of college. When I went to high school, and it was Saved by the Bell was on, I'm like, oh my God, I'm just watching everything for me.
Yeah.
And I thought everything was made for me. And what I didn't realize was I'm not watching any other stuff that's not made for me. So it's like I'm in my own little bubble because I'm obviously watching the stuff that I can best relate to. And it's all going to be, me centric, or around my age growing up. So I think what you're experiencing is like, okay, this past weekend, I was down at the beach house, and my son's like, let's watch a movie. Give us one of your great movies that you grew up with. I'm like, oh, the greatest movie of the best comedy movie of all time is Blazing Saddles. There's no better comedy than that. I love Blazing Saddles. I've watched it a million times. I'm like, you guys, I'm gonna show you Blazing Saddles. I showed it to my daughter and my nephews and my son, and they're like, this movie sucks. They couldn't get into it. They couldn't get through it.
It's silly. Yeah.
They all went to sleep. My son, I think, was the only one who made it for the ending. I think maybe my daughter did too. But it was like they all left. And I'm like, I don't understand how they didn't love this. It's so friggin' funny. But it doesn't translate anymore. So going back to your original question, when I watch some of the stuff that they watch now, I don't get it. And I don't find it entertaining. And some of these newer movies, I don't understand. And I'm like, this is not for me.
But conversely, what's also fascinating is this, I hope this is interesting for our listeners, is I was with the kids.
When have we ever cared before?
Yeah. Between 5 to 15. And they knew all these songs. I'm like, how do you know these old songs?
Yeah.
And it's because they're used in different stuff they watch, like TikTok videos, and
yes,
that's how they.
My
know it.
kid, that's exactly
Not
right.
from an album or from a Spotify.
My daughter put on "Summer Breeze" by Seals and Croft the other day. I'm like, how the hell do you know this song?
It's so true.
She's like, TikTok. It's a TikTok song.
But
so
don't you find it interesting that why isn't it using a current song, and why is it going back?
They
to
do.
the 80s?
They do use current songs.
Well,
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. When I didn't make a very good point of it. But what I'm saying is, we only recognize the stuff that we think is in our bubble, and
Like
so we think everything's in our friggin'
that
bubble.
Song, you didn't have to shut me out.
Yeah, that Gautier.
Yeah, every little kid knows that song.
They all know it because it's TikTok.
Crazy.
It's a TikTok song.
But think about, I still think there's something more here. If you look at what's going on today in our culture, what movie? There's a movie just was released, was He-Man. He-Man was a cartoon from the 80s, right?
That's right.
Michael Jackson. Just both his movie and then his Netflix.
That's true. That's true.
His current, that is all 80s. Like
that's true.
Whatever, like the 80s. Even Steven Spielberg just made an alien movie, and everyone's talking about Disclosure Day about he's back to E.T. and Close Encounters. Those are all 80s movies. There is something that happened in the 80s that echoed so hard that it's like seriously reverberating throughout our culture. And I don't think you can say the same about the decade 2000.
Maybe you're right.
2000.
The 80s were awesome. The 80s were awesome.
I agree. But that's because that was I went high school and college through the 80s. Like that was my sweet spot. So to me, the 80s was the best. But
the best.
I feel like for you, it must be the 90s, and someone else, it's the 2000s. And
I love the 80s.
I mean, half the kids today will be micro triggered. You know what I mean? From watching.
But I just don't. I also think you're not watching the stuff that they're watching.
I'm just telling you, I feel like, and part of it is because there's so much content, nothing is rising to the memorable top. Like we could have like 20 ETs because everyone's making so much content.
Dave.
But back then there was only one ET. Dave,
do you watch Euphoria?
I don't want to answer that question, but yes, I finished Euphoria.
You do? All right. Well, that's not really for us, but you watch it. Do you watch Love Island?
No.
They're all watching Love Island. I don't watch that.
Euphoria will be.
They're all watching.
Will be something that 4 decades from now we will be referencing.
I don't know.
I think it's of the moment, and it's gone.
I don't know.
It's
a good question.
So that's my theory. That there's something about the 80s, something about culture.
So I think also you have a recognition bias.
But could be.
Does that make sense?
Prove me wrong.
I just made that up. But I think that's a thing. That's a recognition bias. In other words, if something pops up that's not in your wheelhouse, you just go past it. You don't think about it.
Yeah.
But if someone pops up and says something about Jaws, you go, "Oh my God, everyone's referencing the '80s."
It might be. I
because
hear
it penetrated.
Michael Jackson yes, that's and Billie Eilish. I'm ignoring. I get that, and Taylor Swift will someday might be, but look. I'm not the one who did this. Maybe it was the guy was 50 years old.
The guy that's what he knew. He makes that's what they do. These guys, that's their business.
Yeah.
They're bar trivia people.
Yeah. Well, the 80s certainly have punch way above its own weight.
I agree with you. I'm gonna be biased for the 80s and 90s all day long.
I think that we should. I think that I would be a very good game show host.
You would?
You know, like for something like this, I'd be so. I've done it before. I can do the voice. Come on down.
Well, that's not the host. That's the announcer.
But what made you say that?
Yeah, that was weird.
You think I'd be? Well, you mentioned this. We're talking.
I think
about
you'd be all right.
I could
You
be
can say-
great in that role. Do that.
I'll take skydiving for 500, please, Omar.
It's like that Burt Reynolds SNL bit.
Yeah. Turd Ferguson. Yeah, exactly right.
All right. Well, somehow after all that, Omar would be a great game show host. I agree.
Yes.
I agree. But
That's really the essence of what you were talking about.
that's
Dave.
where I was getting.
Which
to.
one of us would be the best game show host? And it's
thank you
Omar.
for bringing it home.
Yeah.
Topic.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think 109 is in the books. Hopefully,
It is.
if you're a big podcast producer and you heard us for the first time, you would have thought the whole thing was hilarious. We made it for you. But remember, if you listen and want to get back to us, don't text any of us. Don't call us.
Don't do it.
Don't talk to us. Email us. Email us at friends@fts.media. Check us out on our website, friendstalkingshop.weebly.com. And as I said, always can get daily stuff from us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Search for @FriendsTalkingShop. Until next time, bye everyone.
See ya. Smell you later.
Hey.